Hello everyone, welcome to YourPedia education. So today we are going to discuss a very important topic, that is introduction to central tendency, that is for your IPO exam, and it is come under the part of statics, right? In statics we are having raw data, right? We are available the raw data available for us. Now we have to understand, we have to find something from that data. So here central tendency means what? Like in the previous lectures, right, in the previous lectures we discussed how to represent the given data, right? How we can represent, you are having a loads of data, raw data, you have to represent that data in the tabular form, bar chart, right, horizontal bar chart, vertical bar chart, histogram, polygons. So these things are used to represent that data, but that is a representation, right? Because we are having a table, in complete table we are having the data, we are not having a single value which will represent that data, that complete data, some properties of that complete data. No, that table is a big representation of data. Now we are going towards the center tendency. Center tendency means what? We are going towards to find a single value which will represent some properties of that data. In that case we are going, the first thing which we are going to study, that is what? That is called as average or mean. Let us say you are having the marks of 5 students, right? The marks of 5 students, that are 42, 48, 50, 54 and 56. So this is represent the generally, you can say, the performance of entire group. Now for this performance we want that this data will be represented by the single value which will represent that this group has a data which is lying nearby that value, and that value is generally represented what? That value is represented the average. Now what is central tendency? It is a measure of center tendency, is a single numerical value that represent the center or a typical value of a data set, right? This is a typical value of this complete data set. So three important measures which we generally use for the center tendency, that are mean, median and mode. These three values we are going to study it here. Now the first thing which will be come into picture, that is arithmetic mean. Now what is the meaning of that arithmetic mean? Let us take, you are having loads of observations, like I have 4 observations here. Through this example you will better understand the thing. Now if I am going for the mean, you have to add all these values and divide it by number of samples. So now it's 140 divided by 4, it means it is having a mean of 35. So arithmetic mean is obtained by adding all the observation and dividing their sum by the total number of the observation, and that is commonly called as average, right? This is average. So mean of this data is 35. So if you are having a raw data, right, if I am having a raw data and we want to find the mean of that raw data, that will be generally represented by x bar, and its value is x1, x2, x3 plus xn divided by n. In the summation form it will be represented as x bar is equals to summation of I is equals to 1 to n xi divided by n. So that will represent your arithmetical mean. Now this is another example. The weight of 4 bags is given to you, that is 103, 105, 102 and 104. Now we have to find the mean weight of that one. So mean weight, you have to add them together and divide it by the total number of bags, that is 4 for us. So the mean weight is going to be 103.5. Again, the average enrollment in a school, then in consecutive 5 years, the number of students enrolled in a school 605, 710, 745, 835, 910. So if you calculate the average, we will got a value, that is 761. It means average, on an average every year 761 students taking the admission in that particular school or enroll in that particular school. So what are the important properties of that one? That sum of deviation from the mean. If you are having sum of deviation, deviation means what? You are having a xi value. If you subtract the mean from that xi value, that is called as deviation, right? How the value given to you is deviated from the mean. If you add all of these sum of deviations from the mean, it means if I go for summation I is equals to 1 to n, if I go for summation I is equals to 1 to n, xi minus mean, that sum is always 0. So sometime we can use this property to find some missing values inside the given data, right? We will do the questions on that one. So like if you are going to understand that thing, yeah. So we will take an example. Let us take you are having a data 103, 104, 5, 102, 104. If you take the mean, that is 103.5, and you will find that 103 minus 1025, you are adding these all values together, it will result in 0. So that will verify that one, right? Then is combined mean. Now combined mean you will better understand from an example here. Let us take you are having a section A, right? In a class 10th, I am having a section A that is having 30 students, right? That is about class 10. Let us take an example. And section B has 35 students. The mean of these 30 students is 48, right? And mean of these 35 students is 50. Now these are class 10. This is also from class 10. So we have to calculate the total mean of this class 10. Now what should we do? First we will find, basically if you are going for the mean is how much? Mean is getting summation of xi fi, not fi, summation of xi divided by n. This is the mean. So it means if I know the mean, I know the number of students, directly we can calculate the value of summation of xi, that is mean is 48 into 30, and that will give you 1440. So that is the total number of marks in section A. Similarly, we can calculate the total marks, it is for section A. Similarly, we can go for section B and we can calculate the total marks in section B. That will be equals to 35 into 50, and it will give you 1750. Now we will calculate the total marks obtained in class 10. So combined marks of A and B will be the sum of this one. This is 440, 1440 and 750. That will give you 3190. So this is the combined marks of the student which is studying in class 10. Now if you are going for the combined student, that first one has 30 students, second one has 35 students. So total number of students in class 10, right? Total student in class 10, that will be equals to how much? 65. Now you can directly calculate the mean of that one, that is 3190 divided by 65, 49.1. That will be the mean. Now another case which will be arise in that mean questions. The first time the data is given to you, another thing it is divide the entire group into two parts, and again he is asking to find the complete mean of that one. The third thing that is also important, that is if some data is incorrectly read sometime. We will understand that one with an example. The theory is there. I will provide this PDF for you, right? You can go with that one. Now let us discuss this question. The mean of 6 observation is calculated at 40, right? You are having 6 observations and we find the mean of that one is 40. Now it is found that 82, in that data somewhere 82 is written, but mistakenly you read that 82 as 28. Find the correct mean. So it means the thing what we can do here, that mean is 40 of 6 observations. So what we can think, like if I am having 40 as a mean and we are going for 6 observation, then 6 in the 40 will be the sum, total sum, that is 240. So the total sum, incorrect total is 240. Now from this 240 we will try to find the correct sum. How we can do that? Because it is found that 82 was read at 28. It means first I subtract 28 from the given data, then I will add, right? In 240 first I will subtract which is incorrect, which I read incorrectly, that is 28. Now to make that correct I will add the 82 into that one. So it will give you 294. And if you are going for the mean of that one, that is x bar that is 294 divided by 6, and you can solve, you will get that value as 49. So basically whenever something is misread, so what should you do? First you are calculate the total sum, then you subtract that misread value, add the corrected value, and then divide that by total number of observations, right? Total number of observations. So this is the way how you can solve that one, right? First find the mean of 10 number, then we will find the mean of 10 number, like that. This is another question. First 10 natural number mean, okay, that is 5.5. So mean of ungrouped frequency data, right? This time we are having a ungrouped frequency data. It means what? Inside that data, yeah, this is the formula for that one. X bar is equals to summation of fi xi divided by n. In frequency table we already discussed that one, right? How we can represent. So basically the you are having a observation which is given in this table. Forgot about this one, later on we will discuss it. So basically the marks is obtained xi. So xi means 2 marks is obtained, frequency means by 4 students, like that. It is given data for a school or college, you can say. In that school there are 4 students are those whose marks are 2, right? Who's getting 2 marks, right? Let us take, there are how many students? Let us take, there are lots of students, right? There are, let us take 20 students or like that, right? 20 students. Out of these 20 students, 4 students are getting 2 marks, 5 students are getting 5 marks. Instead of repeating 5 times, we just use a frequency table. Inside that one we are telling that 5 students are getting 5 marks. So frequency means how many students are getting the marks 5. Next is 3 students are getting marks 8, 5 students getting 10, 2 students getting 12, and 1 student who is getting 15 marks. Now if you are calculating the mean of that one, it's easy, right? That will be x bar is equals to summation of fi xi divided by n. So do the one thing, we can multiply them together and write it here. Instead of doing that one, we will provide we will do a separate column inside that table, right? We make a separate column inside that table. In that column directly fi xi we will do 4 into 2 8, 5 into 5 25, 8 into 3 24, 5 into 10 12, 50, 12 into 2 is 24, 15 into 1 is 15. Now it's easy to add them together and provide that value here, that is 146. So 146 is the sum and number of observations are 20. So when you solve it, you will get that the mean marks obtained by the students is 73, right? So this is the way how you can go to find the mean of that one, right? So this is the way. Now another thing is easy for you, that is summation of fi xi upon summation of fi. This time weekly wages are given to you, number of employees which are obtaining that one, so easily just multiply them, you will go that table. Now if you are going for mean, add all these value together, it will give you summation of fi xi, and add all these values together, it will give you summation of fi, and divide them together, you will get the mean, right? Okay, this is assumed method. I don't think you need to go with that one. That's, you can go with the only one method, that is easy, which I already discussed with you, right? Next thing, in this question what he says, let some frequency mean is given to you, like here is the data for us, you can see this is the data for us, yeah, this is the table. Inside this table xi is given to you, fi is given to you, and also the mean is given to you. He is asking about this k, the k value it will give in fi. So again the same thing we can do. First we will calculate summation of fi, that is 40 plus k, summation of fi xi, that is 760 plus 25k, then divide them together, and that should be equals to the mean, and mean is given to you 20.2. We will just multiply them together and we will get the k value, and that k value is 10. So this is the way how you can solve. If any value, the frequency which is missing, we have to calculate that frequency. So we will use this complete process to find that frequency. This is easy. Mean of grouped data, this time the data is grouped. Grouped data means what? Let us discuss this. Grouped data means what? This time the data is given to you like we are having 5 daily wages and frequencies given to you, that 5 persons whose daily wages is lying between. This time we are not having the accurate value, we are having, because whenever we are having large number of observations to write each and every value, it's most easy for us. So then we will do one thing, we will divide the complete data into grouped form. Grouped form means what? We divide a group of having daily wages of 150 to 160, right? That is having a frequency of 5, 160 to 170. So this is equidistance grouped data. So in that grouped data, how we can find the mean, right? How we can find the mean? So first thing, always you have to make a class mark. Class mark means what? You have to find the value of xi. How we can go for xi? Because this is a range, this is not the value. So always go with the average of that interval, right? Xi is the average of that interval. It means you have to add the lower value with the upper value, 150 plus 160, and divide that by 2. You will go to 155, and then 165, 175, 185, 195. So this is become xi. Now again fi into xi, right? That will give you the values, and divide that by summation of fi, that is 40. So we will go to 6960 divide by 40, that will be your x bar, and it will give you the value of 174, that is your mean. So mean daily wages is 174. So whenever you are having a grouped data, you will go like this. To find the average, that will be your xi value. Formula remains same. Then mean deviation method in assumed method, I don't think you need to go with that one, right? Go with only that one which I discussed with you, right? That's easy method, because he will not provide you like this, right? Comparison method is also there. We will assume the mean, right? Like here, consider the monthly salary is given to you, we will find the mean, that is 940. So extreme salary, that is increased the mean, right? If extreme salary is there, that will increase your mean. So that is not that much important. Yeah, that is the important point out. That is median. Now median is the middle observation of the data. See, whenever we are having a raw data, now from that raw data, it's not easy for us to find the mean, or you can say median, right? Median means what? We have to find the middle observation of the data set after observing an arrangement in ascending and descending order. So whenever we are going for the median, the first thing what you have to do, you have to arrange the given data either in ascending order or descending order, right? Either in ascending order or descending order. Then we will find the middle value, or you can say the median is the value which divide your data into two parts, which will divide your data in two parts, right? So 50% of observation are lying above the median, and 50% of observations are lying below the median. So first rule to find the median, always arrange the observation in ascending order or descending order, right? If the odd number of observations are there, let us take, there are 15 observation, then the median value will be equals to what? The value of the observation n plus 1 divided by 2. It means 15 plus 1 divided by 2, it means that value is 8. So the value which is written at 8th position inside your given data, that will be your median. Now let us take an example here. This is the observations are given to you. So first thing what we are doing here, we will arrange the given data into ascending order. So as we arrange this given data in the ascending order, the first thing what will become 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. This is the complete observation. Now first I check how many the number of observations are there. If I check here, the number of observations are around 15, Now we have to find the median of that one. If there are 15 observation and you are trying to find the median of that one, first thing again you have to find n plus 1 divided by 2, that will be 15 plus 1 divided by 2 is equals to 8. So there are 8 observation. 8th observation will be the median of that one. Now first we assume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8th observation is the median, that is 19. The 8th observation is 19, the median is equals to 19. Now another case what you are observing, if there are even number, then if even, let us take even is 14. So if you do 14 plus 1 divided by 2, that will give you how much? That will give you how much? That will give you 7.5. 7.5 is not a whole number. It means that is not a position, because every time we are finding the median, we have to find the position of that median. Now we are observing that 7.5 is not a particular position inside the given data. Then if you are having even number of observation, then what we are going, the median will be nth by 2 observation and nth by 2 plus 1th observation divided by 2. Right, let us take an example to understand the thing. First thing, the given data, the given data to you, then you have to arrange the data into ascending order or descending order. It's up to you, you can use any order. After that, we found that there are number of observation are 16. Now we will go for 8th and 9th position. At 8th position, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8th and 9th position we are having these two data, 9 and 13. So now to calculate the median of that one, we have to take the average of that one. 9 plus 13 divided by 2, that will be 11. So now the median of this data is 11. Remember that one, how we can find the median of that given data. So the median is just the middle value, center value from the given data. That will be center value. Right, so that will be your center value. Now next thing, what is also important, if you are having ungrouped data frequency, let us like this. So here you are having the marks, you are having the frequency, you are having the cumulative frequency, right? This is also important. Now to calculate the median, you have to make a cumulative frequency table. How we can make this frequency, you know. After that 3 is 4, now 3 is 4. After, as you reaches at 5, marks 5, then you have to add them together and put that here. It will give you cumulative frequency. Now 10 plus 5 will give you 15, 15 plus 3 will give you 18, 18 plus 1 will give you 19. So this frequency is called as cumulative frequency. So when observation are given with frequency, so do one thing, you have to prepare a cumulative frequency table. In cumulative frequencies table, the cumulative frequency is running total of frequency like you are seeing here. Now we are observing the number of observation. If you add the frequencies together, that will be give you summation of Fi give you 35. So median position is 35 plus 1 divided by 2. It means the median position 35 plus 1 divided by 2, that will be 18. So 18 will be the median. So median position is 18. At 18 position we are getting the 7. It means 7 will be the median of that given data. I'm again repeating, whenever you are having a frequency table given to you and we have to find the median from that frequency table. So first thing, we have to prepare a cumulative frequency table, right? We have to prepare a cumulative frequency table. In that cumulative frequency table, what we are getting, that is 4, then 10, 15, 18, 19, 26, 29, 31, 34 and 35. After that you have to find the n. N is always summation of fi, number of observations are there. So you can add them together, 4 plus 6, 10, right, 10 plus 5, like that. When you add them together, again you will directly quote this value as 35. So this is 35. Now the n is 35. 35 is what? 35 is an odd number. You can add 1 divided by 2. So 35 plus 1 divided by 2 is giving you 18. So 18 will be your you can say median. 18 will be the median position and value will be xi. Xi is 7 at that 18. So that means the median is 18 here. So this is how you can go for the grouped data, right? Again, if xi is 6, cumulative frequency is 15, its mean first 15 observation is less than 6, and xi is 7, cumulative frequency become 18. So mean observation are the mean observation numbered as 16, 17, 18s are equals to 7. So therefore 18th observation is 7. Right, now even table. This time the frequency table having the sum as 17. In that case you have to take the middle value, that is 35 and 36, right? 35 and 36. 35 and 36 is 35 and 36. So for cumulative frequency, 35th observation is 44, 35th observation is 44, and 36th observation is 40. 35th observation is 44 and 36th observation is 45. So you have to take the average of these observations, that will give you 44.5 as the as the median of that one, right? Now another thing, that is mode, right? That is mode. Listen carefully. Mode. When you read about this mode, right, mode is the value which is most frequently occur inside the given data, right? Let us take, I am having a given data and I have to find the mode of that one. So mode is nothing, it is the most frequently repeating data inside the given observations. Let us take an example to understand the mode. Just one second. So observation having the highest frequency is generally known as mode, right? Observation having highest frequency is generally having represents the mode. Inside this one, if you are going for frequency, 26 has the highest frequency, right? This 45 has the highest frequency, that is 26. So for mode of this data will be 45. Now if I give you 4, 2, 2, 4, 4, 5, 6, 9, inside this data which value is repeating more times? The 4 is repeating 3 times, 2 is repeating 2 times, 5, 6 and 9 repeats only 1. It means the 4 is most frequently repeating in this one, so its mode is getting 4. So the value which is repeating more frequently inside the given data, that is known as what? That is known as mode. So always go with the mode. We have to find the highest frequency and corresponding value will be the mode of that given data. Mode of one given data. See, mode are two types. You can say any given data can have single mode. Like in this data we are having mode only 4, but some data is having more than one mode. Let us take an example: 4, 4, 4, 2, 3, 3, 3 and 6. We are having this data. Inside this data, if I observe, the 4 repeated 3 times and 3 is also repeating 3 times. So it is not having single mode, it is having the mode. It's having the mode that is equals to 4 and 3. 4 and 3 both are the mode of this given data. So that is the thing about the mode and median. Now let's move to the next thing, that is most important, some questions from that given data. So, which of the following measure the central tendency? The central tendency is always measured by three quantity, that is mean, median and mode. Next question, the arithmetic mean of this data, you have to add all these data together and divide that by the number of observation, that is 5. We will got the 12 as the mean of that data. The mean of 5 observations, 12, 16, 20, 22, x is 18, then you have to find the x values. Again the same thing, first we will find nx, then we will go to 90, add them together and then replace this 70 plus x is equals to 90 and x value we are getting the 20 here. The mean of 10 observation were calculated as 24, later we will find 38 has been incorrectly read as 18, the correct mean. The same thing, first we will find the total, then we will subtract from the correct given total and then add the corrected value, that will be 260, divide that by the observation, you will got the values, as I already discussed these things. So, these are some questions for your practice. I will upload that one on the panel as well as the, you can say the in the comment section. So, you can download this one in the free group also, I will share this one. So, these are the some questions, theory and questions I already discussed previously. So, these are the questions for your practice, from these one you can practice them. So, this is one part, or you can say this is the one lecture that is what that is related to center tendency of your given data, right. These are most important questions which I provided at the end of this one. So, this is introduction to measure of your center tendency. This is the most important part which will be asked in your final exam, right. This is most important. So, if you want to prepare, because currently we are running this batch for this IPO, if you want to prepare for this IPO exam in APPSC, that is you can say the syllabus is almost completed. You will get the recorded form, everything, because in 15th of August I think they will release the notification for that exam, and within the 1 month they will take the exam. So, that is why you have to be prepared before that things. So, as you see here, I already discussed this topic. This is really important topic, you can go with that one. So, hopefully this information and this PDF will help you in your final preparation of your exam. Bye bye.